You know, we have them, but we may not use them. Whereas if somebody comes into town, the first thing you say is, hey, let me take you to. Because it is a great way to understand and learn history. And I would think, James Ware, to me, this would be a great place to bring your kids if you want them to understand why the streets are named the way they are. You know, why is it called Phelan Boulevard? Or, you know,
right.
what is it? Just take them out to Boomtown.
Yeah, that's funny you bring that up. We were talking about Highland Avenue a minute ago.
Yeah.
You know why Highland? It's the highest road in Beaumont, and that's what they use to bring the oil in and out of Boomtown. So that was an interesting little fact I learned today. But have you ever been driving down Cardinal Drive in front of Lamar, and you get that smell? Remember that, Dan?
Oh, yeah.
My son usually says, Dad, was that you? You know the whole joke. But after Boomtown, they produced oil here until about 1936. Well, then they started producing sulfur. And that's what you're smelling over there. They did that up until about 1975, and that's what you're smelling over there is the high rates of sulfur. And we're going to take a little tour of some of Boomtown, and what more popular than the saloon? That's where a lot of people spent their time after a hard day's work, and that's where we're going to find Judy Garcia, and she's one of the activities coordinators here at Boomtown. And Judy, thanks for being with us.
Thank y'all for coming out today.
Got some neat stuff. I mean, this is, of course, I see a vault over there, and the people that made money, that's probably, a lot of people had vaults back in the day to store some of that money.
Sure they did, yes.
Talk about events you have going on. I like the new one. Coming up in October, y'all have Spook Fest.
Yes, we're having Spook Fest. It's the first ever for Gladys City. We're going to do a little trick-or-treating. Come bring the kids out from 4 to 6 in the evening, and we'll have some activities, some fun things for them to do. And
well, how neat. You'll set up different people. We'll pass out candy to the kids, and they'll get a little history while they're doing it.
Little history. What's better than come and have trick-or-treat and learn a little history in the process?
Yeah.
You know, if you make history fun, the kids are always learning better when it's fun.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, some new things here as well. The print shop is the newest addition. It's probably one of the nicer ones because it's got working printers in there back from the day.
Yes, it does. The print shop was dedicated this past October. It's some of the prints, most of them in there, all of them work but one. A lot of them were actually used by the Lamb family, so they are working and operable.
And you were telling me to date, 6 months into the year, and 7,900 people have already visited.
7,900 people have already visited.
And yeah, Dan, neat things. Like a Taekwondo group is coming today to visit, and
yes.
That'll be fun. And let's none of these buildings are original. They're all this was all added later.
This are all replicas of the original Gladys City. This was built in 1976, and it was dedicated